I ain't going back to that society. A society that waits for the rain to drain, then in vain and pain strain to train their grains as brain to obtain, sustain, maintain, and join the main means of life. I ain't going back to that society. A society that strives for equality, quantity, and variety, but nil quality of humanity. Only animosity and enmity rule that entity, where unity and purity have been traded for vanity and iniquity. Christianity they call insanity, hence these calamities for eternity. Virginity is a shame in that lane of fame, where sex is a game, young and old is the same. They've got some whim driving them insane. I ain't going back to that society. A society whereby when you talk of grizzling and sizzling, jostling and hustling, wheeling and dealing, boozing and doping, bumping and grinding, grooving and vibing, rocking and rolling, mixing and flexing, 6 to 6, and then you are the man. I ain't going back to that society. It's a world of the bad in bed who are glad to spread their legs for bread. Their wicked egos they defend, and God they offend. It's their trend to amend and bend his rules. But it's sad, for there is the little word HIV spelling red for dead and buried indeed. I ain't going back to that society. The rich are free to be on a corruption spree, and we the poor must flee to the sea of sobbing, weeping, crying, cursing, and mourning. But though we live in fear, we swear to be fair, for we care about the dear clear flare of humanity. And with our God on the chair, all the spears, the snares, and tears are subdued by our cheers. I ain't going back to that society. There is a high concentration of mind pollution, tension, aggression, invasions, isolations, and a big fraction of the population faces extinction if no action towards emancipation is taken. I ain't going back to that society.